Capricorns, this is your November love reading, and this is for Capricorn Sun, Moon and Rising, and this is a general love reading, so please take it how it resonates, and it's for singles and it's for people that are in a relationship as well. Okay guys, so just take it how it resonates and leave what doesn't, and check out all your other signs on your birth chart too. Oh, sorry. And if you haven't already, could you please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and thank you to everybody that already has. I do really appreciate it. And always feel welcome to leave a comment and let me know how you find the reading. Okay then, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising, November love reading, please. Okay, so the bottom of this deck, light. There's a lot of things that are just going very positive for the month of November. Lots of positivity. Maybe after having such a dark period, you're now, because everything's starting to turn around and go in the right direction, you're feeling a lot more happier as well. Rest and rejuvenate. Okay, so whether you're attached or single, okay, you might need a break. You might need to get your head back together, okay? Maybe things are going a little bit too fast, or maybe you've been worried too much. Partnerships and alliances. Yeah, I'm guessing that if you're in a relationship, it's almost like you've been through such a rocky time that you need to kind of like give it a break for a minute or two, but obviously discuss this with your partner. Don't just do it. Look, allocated motion as well. Yeah, look, so I'm going to get one more for this. Discontent and boredom. Yeah, okay, so I think that even though everything's going the right way now, if you're in a relationship, yeah, okay, you're still needing that break. Maybe you've just been through a really, really hard, tough time, okay, and you just need a break. You need just a weekend away from each other, if that makes sense to you. I'm going to get one more. Yeah, stand your ground. So you might have been arguing as well, and you've had enough of it. Yeah. Alright, okay, I've got moving on. I don't feel like that other person's going to be moving on, but maybe you're considering it. And you want a balanced relationship. Yeah, so you've got a choice. I would say that a weekend apart and give your head a wobble would be the best thing to do. But I do also believe that you could actually work on this relationship because it's a destiny. Let's see about singles. I'm going to give them a shuffle first, sorry. Yeah, I mean, you two are meant to be together, so whatever's going on in November between the two of you, you might just need a couple of days space, okay? At the end of the day, absence makes the heart grow fonder, as they say. Let's see if we get anything through for the singles. Prosperity begins. Okay, so that's quite cool. An emotional loss. Okay, so singles, you might have been through a really rocky, but I think most Capricorns have been through a bit of a rough couple of months. But yeah, you might have been through a bad breakup. Doesn't mean it has to be recently either, but you have, like, even though maybe if you were living together and you got most of the stuff, do you know what I mean, you're still quite lost emotionally. Foundations and achievements. You're working on yourself though, aren't you? Look, and you're transforming yourself. So, and because you're transforming yourself, you're actually bringing yourself more open. Look, material and spiritual prosperity as well. You really have. You've been really focused on yourself. You've been laying down some really big foundations, and Capricorns are naturally very like withdrawn. So, oh look, third eye chakra. It's very spiritual, the cards that I'm getting for single Capricorns. So there's a lot of spiritual, you're very spiritual at the moment. You're being very spiritually minded at the moment as well. You're just drawn by that. And I feel like it's almost like you've had to be single at this very moment for you to go through this stage of life. And so look, listen to your gut, solar plexus chakra and shadow. Yeah, you've been working with your shadow self. I'm getting the crown chakra, it's starting to repeat. I'm going to go on to another set of cards. But yeah, with all singles, if you've been single, even if it's from a week to 5 years, okay, just know that you're meant to be single at this moment in time, because you've literally, you're working on yourself, you're transforming yourself, you're changing, and you're doing it naturally as well, even though you just got to just follow your gut and don't let yourself bugger yourself up, which everybody does with the shadow card that I've just pulled. All right, I'm going to ask some tarot, because with the tarot you can get some zodiacs, especially for the singles. Oh god, went wrong. Especially for the singles, I know they it's always nice to have an idea of what's in store for you. So okay, so I pulled the Judgment card, and anybody, if you were cross-watching at all, I think that's been every single love reading has had the Judgment card. I'm going to leave that there for a second. I've got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so, yeah, I'm going to keep on pulling for 1 second. 4 of Pentacles. And the Eight of Swords, and I have shuffled these as well. They're very similar cards to my last reading. I'm going to pull one more. 9 of Rods. Okay, I get ya. Okay, this is for if you're in a relationship and you've been having a bit of a tight spot. I'm where it's the Judgment card, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 9 of Rods. At the end of the day, yeah, okay, you need to stop putting so much pressure on your situation, on your relationship, okay? No matter how isolated, how left out you feel, no matter how emotionally battered and bruised you are at this moment in time, you've just got to remember that your relationship is actually okay. And look, you've got the King of Swords as well. So this could be, your partner could be an air sign. That would be a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. But it's also reminding you to be more fairly minded, to be less judgmental. And one more, look, soulmate connection. You got a soulmate connection. So if anything, maybe you need to back down a little bit when it comes to your partner. Maybe this is where the issues are stemming from. I'm going to get another card, soulmate card. Do you know what I mean? Overcoming battles, overcoming the situations and starting afresh with you. See, I told you that with the other cards, didn't I? I reckon you two will work it out. And look, that's what these cards are saying now. Yeah, it's going to be hard work. Okay, so if you're in a relationship, you feel like it's not going anywhere, literally have a bloody break, yeah, okay? Give your head a wobble. I bet you, most Capricorns are very, very hard-headed because they're earth signs. So you might have to soften that head up a little bit, okay? And do you know what I mean? And be less judgmental on what they do, what they say, okay? Don't pressure them so much, because even though you're hurting them too. But you will overcome this, okay? Because you are, I love the Two of Cups. Because you are soulmates, okay? There is that union. Okay, I'm going to do another shuffle because cards, I was actually wanting to know about singles. Another. Yeah, you're soulmates. Do you know what I mean? So it's worth fighting for. And you know what? I do think that after a break and after you relax a little bit and stop being so edgy, that, yeah, you'll just be able to, you know, get back to where you both want to be. So singles. Sorry. The Empress was at the bottom of the deck, okay? The Empress, self-sufficient, self-aware, okay? Which goes really well with the cards that I've pulled just a minute ago for you singles. And look, oh look, the world, opportunities. There's doors opening for you. And a Hermit. Okay, so that's actually a Virgo. So you could have a Virgo coming onto the scene, but it's also like being isolated. And you've got, look, they've got a Pisces as well. I'm seeing it almost like you've taken time out on yourself, or you're still up for just taking that time out on yourself. But also there's a lot of things, a lot of illusions. Are you deluding yourself? Look, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, and this is all about just putting in all that hard work, putting in the determination. So maybe you've got to the point now that you're picking yourself up to put yourself back onto that. You're afraid of being hurt though, aren't you? Where you hurt really badly before. With the Queen, I didn't even tell you that card, did I? Sorry. The Three of Swords, singles. With the Queen of Rods, okay, that's a fire sign. That's Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. So this could be involving, you could have one of them coming through to you, okay? But this Queen's actually quite, she's very optimistic. She's a great leader, but she's also very passionate and she's very strong-willed, okay? So this, you could have somebody like that coming through. Maybe you're worried that they're going to hurt you. With the Six of Rods, you need to kind of get over that issue, you know. Take the blindfold off with the Two of Swords. One more card. Page of Cups. Listen to your intuition, not to your brain. So yeah, you've actually done a lot of self-work. You've actually become a very, very, individual, strong person, singles, yeah? And even though you don't mind carrying on being on your own, you have actually got options coming to you. And you're worried that you're going to get hurt because you have been in the past. But you just got to remember to trust your intuitions, let down the guard a little bit. And the right person's pretty much there waiting to come in.